Newsline, it's 6 a.m. Sunday, Tokyo time. France, Britain, and the United States launched airstrikes on Libyan government forces on Saturday. The raids are in line with a UN Security Council resolution allowing military action to protect the Libyan people from attacks by Muammar Gaddafi's forces.
Tonight, British forces are in action over Libya. They are part of an international coalition that has come together to enforce the will of the United Nations and to protect the Libyan people.
The U.S. Defense Department says its military has started a missile attack against Libya's air defenses. It says more than 100 Tomahawk cruise missiles were launched from U.S. Navy vessels in the Mediterranean. The French Defense Ministry says its air force carried out its first attack against Gaddafi's forces at 7 p.m. on Saturday. France has deployed about 20 fighter jets over Libya. They have carried out airstrikes against government forces, apparently near Benghazi in the northeast of the country. Meanwhile, Russia's foreign ministry says it's regrettable that military intervention has begun in Libya. In a statement issued on Saturday, it called for all forces in Libya and nations conducting military operations to take every possible measure to stop violence as soon as possible to avoid civilian casualties. Firefighters have ended a 13-and-a-half water spraying operation to cool the number 3 reactor at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant. The Tokyo Fire Department started the operation shortly after 2 p.m. on Saturday. The firefighters set up an unmanned vehicle in front of the plant that can spray seawater from a height of 22 meters. The water is being supplied through an 800-meter hose. Officials say the system will protect the firefighters from harmful radiation. All-out efforts are being made to cool down the storage pool for spent nuclear fuel rods to prevent it from leaking radioactive substances. The Tokyo Fire Department had planned a 7-hour operation to discharge about 1,200 tons of water, almost the same amount as the capacity of the storage pool. But it extended the operation for 6.5 hours after repeated requests from the government.
Libyan border. Ws are complaining that their Libyan employers abandoned them at the height of the unrest. The company based in the Giallo Desert did not give them their passports and their 2 months' salary and refused to shoulder their repatriation. The workers say they refused to sign a waiver, stating they will be fired if they leave their job sites.
Lahat ng banda yun, nakaalis na. Kami na lang mga Pilipino na iwan. Kami na lang, wala lang pa kami makaalis. So nagkaisa kami lahat na kahit anong mangyari, pauwi-uli kami. Yun lang para sa amin.
Meanwhile, more Filipino evacuees are arriving in neighboring Tunisia. Among them is this OFW who had suffered a stroke. He recounts his ordeal in crossing the Libyan-Tunisian border. Another OFW, who's 7 months pregnant, also had to bear the hours of travel just to escape the violence in Libya.
Well, it is my firefighters. Firefighters have very high level of motivation and they worked very hard. And they're left behind families. I feel extremely sorry for the families that are